Oh my, Highland Orbitobs. Oh, hello, it's Bingo. What in the world?
Well.
Uh-oh. Is it time? Are we doing one?
Well.
Okay, it's after show. Oh my God, Sharky. How have you been?
Well.
How have you been, you son of a butt? Sir? Sharky. All right. Well, everybody, this is the after show, which these are great treats. 7 weeks in Terrible Heaven is over. It is over. And so now we can honor Sharky. We can bring Sharky back. It has been so long since I've spoken with you. I really thought you were gone forever.
Oh, can you hear me all right?
A little bit.
First of all, I just wanted to say, what?
Well, hi. Hey. Hello? Sharky? Okay, well, this is getting ridiculous. I don't understand. Is there a problem with the phone?
What the fuck? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. I couldn't hear you before.
Well.
Okay, yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard that.
Well.
Okay, yeah. Now what?
Two things I need to say.
Yeah.
One, doing this after show, Greg Nichols' niece will never get more audience on Twitch.
Oh, okay, yeah, because Greg Nichols' niece is streaming right now and was looking forward to a raid, but we're doing an after show. But I have bookmarked.
Not with your time.
Huh?
Don't touch that remote.
I'm not.
And number two.
Okay.
Number two. Can you hear that?
I can hear it, kind of. I can tell what it is.
Didjanu.
Okay.
That some fucking dumb web company, a little one named Jetpack from Dayton, Ohio, sent out their holiday cards this year.
Yeah.
And there's no fucking dollar bill in it, or gift certificate, or fucking Kindle points. It was just a fucking drawing of some fucking dumb kids. Some dumb idiots.
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Tony's Tasties and Eric Dittmer, they own a company along with another person. They're all work together, and they send out these wonderful Christmas cards every year, holiday cards. Which is, in itself,
they're not
is a
worth
great
your
gift.
time.
Well, I think the fact
unless you just want a fucking drawing of Tony and Derek and some little girl.
Yeah.
And there's 0 gift certificates. Hey, happy holidays. Buy a website, get one free. None of that. How fucking self-centered are they to think you just want a fucking drawing of goddamn Eric Dittmer for the rest of your life? Just fucking sit in a closet and fucking haunt your entire house.
I feel like people get rid of Christmas cards pretty soon after the new year, but yeah.
I still have mine.
Well, that's kind of on you.
I took it out to the curb with the rest of the trash, and everything else was taken, but they left that fucking postcard.
Oh no. How embarrassing for them.
Yeah. I tried to take it to the radioactive waste disposal. They wouldn't fucking take it. I'm stuck with it. No. They didn't even give any fun bucks. You can't spare fun bucks, fucking Tony?
Jetpack fun bucks?
Little girl? Yeah.
What would
you
it be
build
good
up
for?
enough. You build up enough jetpack points, and you get like a free chat for you on your website, a free
Ooh.
guest book.
Okay.
Not a fucking that.
Now we're squawking. I like
Now,
this.
I got a bunch of Kindle points from my Catapult Creative holiday card.
Catapult Creative?
They're an enemy website development company in Dayton.
Oh.
I'm just saying, maybe they could like learn a thing or two from them.
Yeah,
from
no, they could. I think actually Catapult.
Cyclops Creative or whatever.
Yeah, Cyclops Creative. They're actually really good. All their websites work really good on mobile as well as desktops.
Yeah, and they can help you with domain registration.
Yeah, man, they're really off the chains.
I tried to get Eric Dittmer
Yeah.
to help me register a domain, and all he could do was fucking slobber and pull on his old Weird Al hair. Zero help.
I know. Well, he's that is him. That's what he does.
They're the fucking worst.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I never thought about it that way, but they are really bad. They're a really bad company. I guess everyone should get rid of them.
Better luck next year, Jetpack.
Yeah, maybe a Fazoli's card or two, or some fun books.
That'd be great. A $2 gift certificate to Danbury Dollar Savers.
Also good.
Old money bags, Dittmer and fucking Tony can't handle it.
No, yeah, they're too busy buying fonts.
So, how have you been, sir? I haven't even listened to the show in 7 weeks.
Oh my goodness, how are you supposed to know about me?
I know nothing about what's happening.
Oh man, brother, let me tell you, everything's been fine. You know,
Sounds great.
Yeah, it wasn't as depressing as last year's holiday season, where that was very bad and low for me. It was better because I did more stuff, and I have this wonderful program that I like to do. It really helped lift my spirits. And I also really lift some spirits to my gullet, too. Drink quite a bit, both years. But this time was more fun, less sad. So that's progress.
Did you continue your New Year's tradition where you, like, stand outside of Julie's window? Do you remember that year?
I don't.
That seems festive.
It never happened. She would have let me in. It was never that that way.
I was at the trial. She never wants you to be around on her property again after what happened last May Day.
Okay, well then how do I still have her address in my phone?
Because you're a pervert stalker.
Oh yeah. Sorry, That's
also,
me.
you just bragged about having the same information the fucking Yellow Pages does.
Hey, man, you got to take the wins where you can. I don't know, me. I'm just losing my mind.
Again, that's the fucking Yellow Pages slogan, so you're just stealing from them again.
It's true. That is true. How have you been, more importantly? I haven't talked to you in an ancient time.
Oh, I've been, I was going to say miserable, but I haven't. I've been pretty good.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Things are different for me now that I'm an old man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I am also an old man. It's my birthday just recently.
I saw that. I was talking to the mummy the other day, and he said your birthday was coming up.
Yeah, his is a little belated, but he moves slow automatically, so I know I'm not mad. I did get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good guy.
So, speaking of, do you even call it a podcast anymore since you mostly do it on Twitch? What do you call it?
It's still a podcast. It's a live podcast. It's not a stream as much as it is a podcast. You know what I mean? It's a podcast.
How did you do on the podcast charts for 2023?
Not good. Like pretty poorly. Yeah. It's also.
Well, I think all the true fans like me know what position you should really be in.
What's that?
And that position is sitting on top of a dunk tank.
Okay.
I've been really into like working in dunk tank and insults. Like when I'm yelling at like screens over sporting games, I always tell people they should be sitting on a dunk tank.
Do you say like don't get your dunce hat wet after you get in the drink on that dunk tank? Ding-a-ling.
You don't wear a dunk hat on a dunk tank.
You could do it if you were really
That's
being
too
punished.
many things.
Oh, well, I tried.
It's the same reason you and me have difficulty with the fucking mustache meme culture.
Yeah.
Is I was a teenager in the 90s and you were in your young 30s. So we embrace the fucking mullet meme culture.
Yeah.
We can't adjust to the new mustache thing.
I hate it.
But fucking dunk tanks. Don't you think dunk tanks should be a thing again? Like more? Seriously.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, why not? I think there should be a dunk tank on every corner.
I feel like instead of war, we could settle our differences with dunk tanks.
Make dunk, not war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you put, okay, here's how it works. And everyone would have to register for this because
Sure.
you never know who's going to become a president or a king or a terrorist or something.
Yeah.
You have to fill out a piece of paper that lists all your crushes.
Mm.
And then if there's a dispute, like say 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden
A dispute.
and George W. Bush have to be, and you'd have to find like a River Days or a Railroad Days or some sort of town carnival, and they would set it up like the guillotine, but it'd be like dunk tanks facing each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be George W. Bush on one dunk tank.
Love it.
And Osama bin Laden on the other one.
Perfect.
And then their celebrity, or not necessarily celebrities, but their crushes would have to come out. So like I'm assuming like Carmen Electra, those kind of people.
Yeah.
This is the early 2000s.
They're
standing there.
Yeah.
And then the champions get 3 balls, but like you obviously want to win on the first ball because it's harder to match. It's like a hockey shootout.
Okay.
And then so you're not like killing the person, but you're executing their soul by dunking them in front of Carmen Electra.
Huh. I mean,
and on top of that, everyone gets to fucking do carnival shit, so it's fun.
Okay. Yeah, so there's funnel cakes and like, Italian ice and stuff like that.
And yeah, and Osama bin Laden versus George W. Bush in the fight of their life.
I mean, I think that's a good idea. I could see them like, is there like a special thing? Does the UN sanction this? So it's like a special thing they have to sign that says, okay, if I get dunked, I ain't gonna retaliate with more 9/11s. It's gonna be just like they're cool.
It wouldn't prevent anything like that.
Oh,
but if you got fucking dunked in front of, I don't know who. If you had to register, what would your crushes be?
Oh boy, I mean like Fairuza Balk, Vanessa Bayer.
That's a good one. I don't know the second one, but imagine the feeling of Fairuza Balk watching you in disappointment as you're dunked in a tank.
Like I read her Rolling Stone interview. She says the number one thing she hates is a dunked dude. Her number one turnoff is a dunker.
So you're going to lose all your confidence, and then you're not going to be able to convince anybody to fucking murder anymore.
Okay.
And if you win, you get one of those carnival mirrors.
Just has like
that has Lamborghinis and shit on it.
Yeah, cool. Or like a really or a bad Ninja Turtle painting on it. Yeah, those are cool.
It's just like one of like the fucking many town carnival drug paraphernalia prizes.
I like it. Okay.
There,
Yeah,
like, I would be shocked. I know you tend to have like low viewership.
Mm-hmm.
I would say even among that small group of, what is it, 700, 800,
Of my viewership?
2,000 listeners.
Okay.
Yeah. How many people are tuned in right now listening to my dulcet, gross voice?
Like not a lot. Like less than 20. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And I think one of them is technically like a bot. Pretty good.
That counts.
Yep.
Among that, even
it says
among
11.
that 20. Oh, there's 11?
Well, the chat's saying 11, so I'm getting different numbers than what they're getting. Who the fuck knows? It's impossible to find out who listens to this. It's impossible to find out anything about who listens, who watches after the fact, because it's spread out through 8 different things. Who knows? It's all very pathetic that I'm still doing it.
I would say among the 4 people listening,
Yeah.
there's a high probability that at least one of them has a dad or an uncle that sniffed fucking cocaine off of a carnival beer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like a cultural thing, and then you have the feather earrings that are roach clips.
Yeah. And inflatable swords. A couple of those inflatable guitars are good.
But yeah, all this would be, to help with, because if you're bringing kids to like a soul battle between world leaders, you want to keep it a little bit light with drug paraphernalia.
Yeah.
I feel like Dwibbin's parents probably snorted a lot of coke off carnival mirrors.
I mean, I think they're pretty religious. I'm not sure, but it could have happened. You could be religious and snort cork up of mirrors.
Oh, for sure. It's anything to cope with the fact that your child is Dwibbin. Cocaine. Give me the cocaine and all the gods.
He's a treasure.
I accidentally named my son Dwibbin.
It's his actual name. It's his Christian name.
It was an accident at the hospital, and it fucking set him down a path.
We wanted Dougie, but it turned out Dwibbins.
Dougie's a good name.
Mm-hmm. You can teach someone.
Dougie needs to make a comeback. I'm surprised after the 3rd season of Twin Peaks there wasn't like a bunch of children named Dougie.
I mean, there's still time. Wait for have some TikToker prank their girlfriend about it, and then the Dougies will be everywhere.
I definitely haven't listened over the last 7 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't called in at all.
No, I know.
But if perchance you had made some comments about people who talk a lot about Twin Peaks as like trying to be cool or whatever,
yes.
I would probably feel like stalking you over the phone.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying people.
I didn't listen. I'm not saying you said it.
Oh, well, whoever made
I'm
maybe.
just saying if.
Yeah, if. There's a lot. It's stolen valor, my dude. Stolen valor.
Everyone can enjoy it.
No, not you. I've always said you have to like things the right way, and I'm the person who says you're doing it the right way, and people love that about me. They always have.
Yeah, that's true. It's never been an issue at all.
No.
Anyway, did you want to move on to our first segment, or did you still want to prattle on here?
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were. Okay, this is great. That first segment. Let's have it, Daddy-O.
I feel like you should check your email because it contains all the package of information for our first ever after show, Scorn or Reborn.
Oh my God. Okay.
But the object here being scorned was not scorned by me. I don't think it was scorned by you, but the public at large.
Okay. This is fascinating.
I'm speaking about the short-lived Rack's mascot, Mr. Delicious. Are you familiar with Mr. Delicious?
No, man. I am, but this email has things that I'm very excited to look at. Okay. One moment. Let me just, of course, it's fucking ads, and I don't have an ad blocker anymore. I'm gonna
For your email?
No. The YouTube videos. I'm queuing
don't
them
even
up.
start those. Don't even start those.
Oh, I was just queuing one up. Sorry, I'm getting
We're not
excited.
quite there yet. Did the email send with the image of Mr. Delicious?
There is, yes. So should I show our friends?
Yeah,
and family
yeah.
this? Okay.
If any of your 100 viewers has any past memory of Mr. Delicious, I would love to hear it.
So Dwibbins says,
or just Rack's experiences.
Yeah, no. Dwibbins asked, wasn't he a gator? And that was a mascot, I believe, for the kids' meals, because a lot of times they would have like a water bottle that was shaped like the gator character, and that was considered to be the prize of the kids' meal. This guy is wild. May I explain what he looks like?
Yes, go ahead, please. For the audio idiots.
So what we have here is Jesus Christ. This is just like I don't know, a white man with glasses, kind of hitting thinning hair a little bit. You can say it's over on one more aggressive part than normal. He's wearing a plaid suit jacket, or like a blazer with a bow tie. He's holding, it looks like a briefcase. It says Mr. D on it. He's holding a very long and sharp toothpick. He's a caricature, so his head's big, and like his feet are, his legs tapered down to feet that have cartoonishly, like, they're small feet, but they're shaped like clown feet, if that makes any sense. And then he is saying, I'm assuming this is his catchphrase, he's saying,
"Oh yeah,
Dickety D." DICKETY exclamation point. Dickety D.
Now, I'm not sure the knowledge you have about Rack. What decade would you place Mr. Delicious as from?
I honestly believe all the Racks, which is like just like a lesser Arby's, were maybe nuked from the universe by like 93. I imagine all of them were gone by then. I'm assuming. So in my mind, I don't know. We'll say maybe early 80s.
This is 90s.
This is 90s?
Mr. D's from the 90s. And children listening at home, you can still go to Rex.
There's still Raxes?
As far as I know, there's 6 still in existence, and 3 of them are in Ohio.
Sharky, are we going to go on our Rax tour?
It'd be a trip. I think the only one I know of is like around Lancaster. Like in Amish country.
I'm in.
But there used to be a Rex near where I grew up, but we never ate there. And then I think part of it burned down, and then for like a couple of years they used it as like a haunted house.
Oh.
And then they tore it down, and now it's a Taco Bell. So if you ever want to walk through the ashes of history, you can take the Franklin Springboro exit off of I-75, go to that Taco Bell, and you'll be sitting in the old carcass of a Rex.
I think that sounds fun.
Like it was probably 10 or 11 years ago, I did like a little solo camping out in eastern Ohio. I think it was called like Wildcat Hollow. It's irrelevant, but like on the way back, I was fucking starving, and I stopped like in Lancaster, and the only thing that was open was a Rax.
Oh.
Which even then I didn't know it still existed. And that's I ate meat back then, and I had one of their sandwiches, and it was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I think Arby's was their main competition, and that's why they were always fucking going crazy, like trying new things and having buffets, trying to compete with Arby's.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, basically the only people that liked Rax were like old people.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get in newer, younger listeners. So they came up with Mr. Delicious.
Listeners. Yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah, for the rack stream.
Yeah. This
that was the first podcast actually. It was racks.
I love that. This is in chat. Dwibbin says there apparently is a racks in New Carlisle.
Okay, yeah, I think there's 3 in Ohio, and then like a couple scattered in a couple other states. But
that's
pretty
exciting.
sure Ohio is the only one with multiple racks.
Well, good.
But so, what are your initial impressions about Mr. D? Are you digging him so far?
Yeah, I am digging him. It's certainly a throwbacky thing. He definitely has. I can see it. I can see it now. I can see it now being from the 90s because do you remember like it was like I don't know, it was around that same era of like you remember like Bob, like Church of the Subgenius, that shit, or things where like I have like a 50s or 60s dad with like some snarky like comment of like, you should have a nice mug of shut the hell up, and it was like a normal like old photo of drawing of a 50s dad. You know what I'm talking about?
Was that like 90s? That was like 2000s.
But I feel like this maybe been like a proto version of that, or at least jumping off of or getting on that first wave of like, oh, let's do more of this nostalgia, bespectacled authority father figure. But again, I've not watched these videos, so I have no idea what the tone is. But I'm saying based solely on this first initial image, that's what I feel is happening.
Yeah, I see that. Like people have been nostalgic about the fake 50s since like the 70s.
Yes, I mean,
or even probably 60s.
I mean, it's most of our 80s cartoon shows were 50s based, like Alf and Qbert. Our favorites. Yeah.
Let's watch that first commercial, and I imagine I won't be able to hear anything.
That's true.
So you'll have to give me the gist of which one it is, because that's been a day since I've watched these.
Okay, I will absolutely do this.
Go ahead and roll the footage.
No, let's roll the beautiful beans. One moment. I need
BMs.
B. Jack this up and let's play.
Hold on.
Shit. What? Yes.
Dwibbins is saying Circleville. Is there a Rax in Circleville?
I guess maybe. Or maybe he's just stating things. Let's see. Let's look it up.
He's just randomly saying towns. Okay, yeah, he's saying,
Holy shit.
Circleville's fucking cool.
Do
you remember the Circleville Rider?
I barely know what Circleville is.
We talked about it a long time ago on a goddamn Castle of Blood Halloween episode.
Oh.
It's that person that kept writing all those letters about like, we know so-and-so sleeping with the principal, and then there was like that box with the revolver on the side, and then they wrote and like called the people from Unsolved Mysteries pigs or something.
Yeah.
Circleville's cool. They have a big pumpkin show too. That's what my license plate.
Oh, that's the Circleville. That's right. Okay, cool. Well,
all right.
Okay.
I just Joe Bob Briggs you with telling you to roll the footage and then immediately talking again. But go ahead.
It's okay.
I'll be quiet this time.
We're only human. All right, let's watch this.
Hello, I'm Mr. Delicious, the new spokesman for Rax Restaurants.
Okay.
My job? To encourage you to enjoy tasty, affordable meals in a more mature dining environment.
Okay, I just got to stop really quick. This is a wild presentation. You can tell the choices were because it was cheaper. Like, he has a 2-frame animation walk. His mouth doesn't move that great.
That's how most people walk.
That's true. And he's basically just like superimposed over footage of Raxus. Like, he's like in the sky, and then now he's kind of walking in the parking lot, but he's giant.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's a neat look. It's a neat look that he does not know or respect the binds of space time. Okay, let's I'm gonna back it up a little bit here, and we're gonna watch it.
Job to encourage you to enjoy tasty, affordable meals in a more mature dining environment. I know what you're thinking. He's a cartoon, and cartoons are mostly for people who wet their pants. But not Mr. D. He's a special cartoon for adults.
He's floating in the sky.
And Mr. Delicious always carries this briefcase. Contents?
He's floating in the sky with a shadow. And he's making fun of children. Okay, sorry. I'm going to play the video more.
Watch for me and visit racks.
You
Tickety
can't...
D.
Okay, so it says the tagline
Watch
is,
for me
this
and
is so much,
racks.
this is so much going on. So apparently there is an endless salad bar at Racks. The slogan at the end here is "You can eat here," and let's go ahead and play. I talked over it, and I'm sorry I did. I talked over his dickety D. Let's listen.
Watch for me and visit racks. Tickety D.
That's great. That's great.
Which commercial was that? Was that the one where he talks about his vasectomy?
No. This is fucking rad. Okay, this is that was the one where he talked about this is a cartoon for adults, a cartoon like for adults, and mostly cartoons are for people that wet their pants or whatever. Shut up, ad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's even self-aware of what he is. He's like early Deadpool or Harley Quinn.
He's just like that, actually. That's what I said. That's great.
I wish Mr. Delicious would be absorbed into the DC universe.
It would put them on the map again. You know, maybe
somebody get James Gunn on the horn.
Maybe he shows up as an end credit to Iron Man or Aquaman 2. Would you rather watch the next fucking Aquaman movie or a DC Universe Mr. Delicious movie? You know the answer to
where
this.
He looks exactly like he does in that commercial.
You know the answer to this.
Yeah, that's true.
And also,
I think everyone would want that.
Especially in the DC universe, you could explain away when there's Batmite and Mr. Mixolydic like hopping around. You can explain away this motherfucking two-dimensional weirdo. Love it.
Oh, sure,
absolutely. I love this.
You want to move on to his second commercial?
Yeah, this is great. This is a delight. Okay, let's watch this right now.
Hello there. I'm Mr. Delicious. Did you know the value menu at Racks features lots of adult-sized delectables for only 99 cents? That's right, and that's fortunate. You see, Mr. Delicious is, well, a little overextended. Perhaps the Racks executives aren't paying him enough to compromise his integrity. On the other hand, you can't eat integrity, but you certainly can eat a hearty roast beef sandwich for 99 cents. Tickety D.
I love this guy. So this is the one where he was talking about the Hardee's executives don't pay him enough, but he has integrity. Or something like to that effect. And then he walked off the screen, again, still just walking over footage. This one had more frames of animation. He was doing more in this one. And the music was way more like surfy. And this one was good. And he walked off the screen and then Pac-Man his way back onto the other side of the screen. I love this guy. I don't know who he's trying to appeal to, but
and we'll get into that in a second. It's in the first commercial where he like disappears into another dimension, right? Where he like dissolves, like he just pops out of existence.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Maybe that's the third one. So he does have powers.
Yeah, in the first one, he was just kind of floating in the sky, just doing his thing. And I didn't quite understand.
Which I guess is a power on its own.
Okay, let's pull up the third one here. This is riveting. This is the third and final one. Did they only do 3? Do you know, or we don't know?
They only did 3 TV ads. There are also radio ads.
Oh,
where he talks about his divorce. And I think there was 3 TV, 3 radio.
Oh, this is great. Okay, let's see this.
Well, hello, Mr. D again. Our subject, Value Express combos at the Racks drive-thru. These tasty delights are priced in low, even dollar amounts, so there's no change. That's just grand, because Mr. Delicious just had some rather delicate surgery. If there's no change, he doesn't have to squirm so much to put it back in his pocket, now does he? He just grabs his combo and drives ever so slowly over the speed bump. Tickety D.
Which one is this?
Yeah, that's the one where you lose having a fucking like vasectomy or something, or a butt hemorrhoid surgery or something. That's weird. That's cool. I like this guy. I would.
So you were the target audience because he was Mr. Delicious was to appeal to younger people, but basically all the marketing campaign then was alienate the old lame people who went to Rex. And then like a year after, like within the year after Mr. Delicious is when they like went bankrupt.
Oh. I mean.
So really, Mr. Delicious saved the world from Rex.
I mean, so they dropped the "You can eat here" slogan immediately. Like, that's not on the other ones. Like, that's even more defeatist than "You gotta eat," which is the old Rally's slogan. Like, "You can eat here" is crazy.
I think it was more 90s, like, whatever, you can eat here, I guess.
Yeah, which
but
is the same
also,
same as Rally's, I feel.
I haven't watched this yet. Yeah, sure. But I don't even remember that from Rally's. But
I
haven't watched this yet. But Rex made the 3 TV ads, the 3 radio ads, and a mini documentary about Mr. Delicious.
A mini doc?
Yeah, which I haven't watched. I'm sure it's probably not that hard to find. But I think it was like almost like a faux documentary or whatever about kids being into Mr. Delicious. I saw somewhere a clip of like a kid with like a spiked collar necklace talking about how cool Mr. Delicious is.
Well,
he's a smart.
I mean, it's 13 minutes long and you can't watch it with me. That doesn't seem like a very this might be a fun thing to show on the next episode, though. This might be a fun thing to do.
A part 2.
I love
it. I feel like the verdict has to be Reborn, right, for Mr. Delicious.
Oh, brother, he was never Scorn. I mean, the world scorned him.
He definitely was.
But not by me. Not by me. Yeah, he's Reborn. We love Mr. Delicious. Let me press the Reborn button. When it comes to, hold on, let's find it. Or this fucking thing's a mess. My whole world's a fucking joke. So we got Scorn or Reborn, and then he is actually Reborn. The angel kissed him. Okay. All right, we're good. All right, we did it. Yeah, that's great. That is good stuff.
We also never fucking know what's in his briefcase.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if this is where Tarantino got the idea for Pulp Fiction. It all came from Mr. Delicious.
I can see it.
Now I want like a film franchise of Mr. Delicious, like a DC universe. But what he does is he just like becomes the marketing campaign for different restaurants, so he can ruin them.
Okay. So he's like the angel of death, kind of for.
He's fighting capitalism and factory farming, man.
Yeah, hey, I love this. Is great. He's the champion that the liberals are too pussy to be. You know what I mean? He gets shit done.
I agree.
But he looks like a square.
I also think Mr. Delicious should be like an alternate, sometimes mascot for Halfway Okay.
Completely into it. They're not using them no more. I'm sure the trademark ran out on them. Let's find out. Was that a thing we can look up on the internet?
Could you just like trademark something that doesn't have a trademark anymore, and we would own Mr. Delicious?
Oh my God. It'd be really cool if we could. Let's see here. Mr. Delicious trademark of ABC IP LLC. Hold on. Let's see here. This is. Oh my God. We got it. Okay. Sharky.
Yeah.
We might have to do our very first mass donation 24-hour stream of Halfway Okay. Because, brother,
all right,
this is a dead registration.
So that means you can just fucking buy it?
Yeah, for Mr. Delicious trademark registration is intended to cover the category of fast food restaurant services all. Dead registration, canceled, invalidated. The trademark application was registered, but subsequently it was canceled or invalidated and removed from the registry. This
can Jetpack get us set up to own Mr. Delicious?
Eric,
I'm really sorry that I trashed your holiday card.
Oh my God, the attorney on record is right here. This is crazy.
How much does it cost?
I don't know. I need to figure this out. Oh.
Dwibbins, get on this. Casey, get on this. We need everyone we have with glasses working on this 24/7.
Dwibbins does not have glasses, but yes, I agree. How much is a trademark?
Can you just fucking buy old trademarks? Is that really how it works?
Yeah, if it's not fucking registered anymore. $525 per class of goods or services.
$525?
Hold on. It says how much it's got. So there's a filing fee of $525 per class of goods or services. Therefore, if you have two classes of goods, you pay $1,500 or $50. What does that mean? What does that mean? Mr. Delicious would
like
be
if you want fighter cleric, Mr. Delicious. I think I just stepped on your toes. That's way more of a bingo joke than mine.
That's funny, though. It's very good. So it looks like I've rubbed off on you. This is great. Do you
not have lawyers that listen? You just have fucking head shrinkers?
Yeah, it's just shrinks. Shrinks and webmasters. And this is great. I'm excited about this. I can't wait to look into this. This has been a huge development here in Halfway Okay. I need somebody.
Everyone listening, nobody talk about this until we have legally stolen Mr. Delicious from Rax.
Perfect. That's
because
fascinating.
If the word gets out, it's gonna be a race between me and Bingo and Rax on who can get $500 the first. It would be a big dramatic event over the year.
It would be very easy to reanimate this character and make him do whatever we want, and then just find some nice voice actor to do his voice. That would be great.
We need to fucking do this for real. This needs to not just be something we talk about that would be funny.
I agree.
How great would it be if we owned an old Rax mascot?
The only podcast that owns an old fast food mascot.
Fuck you, Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis, you fucking pig. That's
Don't
so
even have
fucking
any
funny.
Rax mascot.
You think the fucking McElroy brothers fucking own a mascot? Oh yeah, they can force themselves into the Trolls movie, but the Mr. D.
I don't know it. Talking about the McNamara brothers.
Yeah, the McLemore brothers.
No, the shit you said it and it fucked it up in my head. The McLeman. It's like they're like Canadian twins that did like real like egotistical shitty martial arts movies in the 80s.
Yeah, that's
the McNamara brothers.
McNamara.
Look up Twin Dragon Encounter.
All right.
We can't buy them though, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Twin Dragon Encounter. Oh my God, 2 stars. Oh, the whole movie's on YouTube.
That's the McNamara brothers.
I mean, is there a trailer?
Probably, but let's not get distracted.
You're right.
Like, you have to know people that are attorneys, right?
No.
Eric Detmer. You have to know someone that's an attorney, right?
I mean, if someone
put your glasses on, Eric, pull out your Rolodex. Like they had to use a lawyer for fucking their business bullshit.
Probably.
We need calculators. That was their business meeting.
That's it. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got a read chat. Let me read the chat. Eric says, I've used one before. Oh, Dwibbin says, I know one.
Told you he had fucking glasses.
I mean, I haven't seen Dwibbins in a minute. He might have glasses now. Yeah, this is great. How do we do this?
Yeah.
In Dayton. Oh my God.
We need a free consultation. That doesn't have to be in person either. We just need a walkthrough on how to buy an old mascot.
I mean, here's the thing. There is a lawyer, Mark Pomfrey at Bricker and L. Eckner. Oh, no, they're in Columbus, Ohio. So shouldn't we talk to them?
What do you mean?
Like, oh my God, this was canceled in 1999, dude. No one's getting this. No one wants this.
So, well, I'm confused. Like, is he just public domain now?
No, it's just the trademark is canceled. So, like, you could technically McDonald's could, I think, buy or just get the trademark for Mr. Delicious and use him for their stuff.
Would it just be the name? Like, could you actually, like...
Trademark, I believe, covers like the look of the character and everything too, because like Tony the Tiger's trademarked, and if Kellogg's like just stopped paying the trademark thing, somebody else could have Tony the Tiger and catchphrases and everything.
Wouldn't they have
else.
to create their own like artwork and stuff? Like you were talking about Steamboat Willie, you couldn't just fucking trademark that now. Like now that Disney doesn't have it, it doesn't work like that.
No, I believe. I mean, I could make an interpretation, which is basically just redrawing it and like giving them a red tie instead of a black and white tie. I don't know exactly how all that works. I think we need to talk to a lawyer.
So really, we don't even need to trademark him. We could just use him with abandon.
Yes, because no one's going to sue us because they can't. But I think they would be cool to own it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And also like get him to be like very, very huge, get him to be bigger than the show, which is not hard, and then sue with reckless abandon anyone who even like shows him on anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll build our empire on the bones of Rex.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. I
don't see how it could fail.
Nope. Oh yeah, weaponize him. Yeah. That's exactly right, Dwibbins. Oh, that's so good. I'm really glad you brought this to my attention. This is great.
Yeah, when I stumbled across him though, like I couldn't believe he wasn't like at least at Noid level.
Well, yeah, Noid was years. I mean, Noid was years and made a man murder people or try to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if
Can we buy the Noid too? Can we buy the Noid too?
Oh wow, that's a good question. Let's take a look at this website. The Noid. Yeah, I'm a human. Oh no. This is a live trademark. The Noid.
So Domino's is still holding on the Noid.
Yeah.
Huh. So I guess the Noid won't be in the.
Oh wait, hold on. This is
film franchise.
What the fuck? Hold on. This is wild. Okay. So this is Domino's Pizza Holder is the party who owns it. But the classes, okay, this is making sense, Sharky. So the classes, remember when that person said classes and it's like $500 some for each class? So this is the primary U.S. classes are receptacles that this is what the Noid covers, I believe. if I'm looking at this right here.
Receptacles,
hardware, plumbing, and steam fitting supplies, cutlery, machinery, tools, and parts thereof, brooms, brushes, and dusters, crockery, earthenware, and porcelain, glassware, fancy goods, furnishings, and notions, merchandise not otherwise classified. And then houseware.
That's one class, or those are all separate
Those are
classes?
all separate classes. So let's see what Mr. Delicious
So
was
Domino's
actually
had to pay $525 to prevent other people from putting the Noid on their fancy goods.
on each, yes. They're covering the whole gamut, apparently. And then, what the fuck? This is so confusing. Because the only class that's listed here is primary class. This is on Mr. Delicious, is computer and scientific and legal, scientific and technological services and research and design related thereto, industrial analysis and research services, design and development of computer hardware and software, legal services. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
We're going to end up spending like $500 and then only be able to put Mr. Delicious on a fucking factory.
Oh, well, that's Bruce. Oops. Wow. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Huh. Well, this has been very enlightening.
I still feel like there's a trick. Like, you can't just fucking claim something that people gave up on like that. Like,
I believe you
but
can.
I would be interested to see.
Yeah, no, I think
I mean,
would
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's like the whole thing is because I've been waiting for Warren Beatty to die because like I want like cool Dick Tracy shit.
Yeah.
And that fucking alive son of a bitch refuses to let anyone do anything cool with it because he thinks he can be fucking Dick Tracy, or he's the only fucking Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Did you know fucking Bruce Campbell wanted to do a Dick Tracy weekly show in like the late 90s?
I did not know that. Didn't they
but fucking Warren Beatty said no.
Didn't Warren Beatty do some like weird like it was technically a movie so he could keep the copyright of Dick Tracy, but it was like 35 minutes and it was like people reading from a script in like some weird room?
He did like an interview as Dick Tracy.
That's it.
And like, he's constantly pretending that he's working on the sequel just so he doesn't lose the fucking rights. It's super fucked up.
Yeah, because Spider-Man, they had to keep making Spider-Man, so they didn't lose the rights. But I guess no one's like, is anyone really clamoring for the Dick Tracy rights? I don't know. That's weird.
I think it would be fucking awesome, and I think Bruce Campbell is right. It would be way better as like a weekly show.
Oh yeah, and have it. You could have it be like old TV where it was like very Monster of the Weeks, kind of a thing, and then have like an overarching story at the end. But like, yeah, that'd be great. I would watch it.
The thing is, too, is Warren Beatty has to die before Steve Buscemi is too old to act, because Steve Buscemi is a fucking classic Dick Tracy villain.
Oh my god. Yeah,
you have to make sure you could make the show while all the like actors with good like ghoulish faces are like still around. Because they don't make fucking character actors like they used to. Everyone's fucking pretty now.
I agree. That's Buscemi face. That's his character. That would be that's a wild. I mean, I could even see Owen Wilson being a Dick Tracy villain.
Yeah, he's a weird guy,
and he talks he could talk old timey real easy. Oh, so wow, like that.
I can actually see Nick Offerman as either a Dick Tracy villain or fucking Dick Tracy himself.
I mean, I would watch it.
I think he could pull it off.
And we gotta have
like
Ryan Reynolds in there.
No,
I'm joking.
As Dick Tracy? Oh, gotcha. If you're going for like the classic, because I like Dick Tracy a little beefier.
Yeah.
But if you're going for like the classic original Dick Tracy look, there's what's that one dude's name? He's got a weird last name. He was in that recent show about like they were like selling property on the moon. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck, it's like Brian Crumbles or something weird.
Yeah, Crumbles. That's a Dick Tracy villain. Crumbles. That's yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Entertain our guest.
Okay. Oh boy, everybody. Oh geez. Oh Lord in heaven. Oh boy. Oh brother.
You're doing great.
Thanks, man. Oh you. Oh
Billy Crudup.
Billy Crudup. I've never heard of him.
Crudup. Look him up. He's fucking Dick Tracy.
Okay. Okay, let's look at it. Yo, Billy Crudup. Yeah, actually, it could be a good Dick Tracy. He's older, but I don't think Dick Tracy should ever be young.
Dick Tracy's older, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see this hunk of junk.
Hello Tomorrow is the show I was talking about, where like he's like kind of like a shady salesman selling property on the moon. It's actually pretty good, but it's like that like old like retro future look sort of thing. So he's kind of playing like an older. To be Dick Tracy, all you do, you have to say, see, that kind of shit, and then you're fine.
Yeah. Or you're like, hey, hand me that book over there, will ya? You have a will ya at the end of something,
Oh, yeah. Hand me that book there, Dickety D.
Dickety D was also said with like no like real enthusiasm, which I also really places the confidence of Mr. D, Mr. Delicious. Like he's a smooth character.
Or is it being like beaten down by life?
I feel like, have you ever seen the movie Falling Down?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like if you get beaten down by it enough in life, it gives you the confidence to carry around a briefcase and shoot up a fast food store. Like, this man is the Falling Down man. This is the cartoon realization of Joel Schumacher's greatest gift to us, which is Michael Douglas' character.
The character, we don't actually know his name, right? It's just Defense. So he's Mr. D.
Oh, my.
Because he has a personalized plate.
No, he has to have a name.
I think he's listed as his personalized plate, which is Defense.
That's really
he
fucking
works like
cool
at the
if that's
military
the case.
base.
Falling Down main character name.
Such a good fucking movie.
It's great. Oh my, William Defense Foster.
Oh, okay, so it does say that.
But still, Defense is in there, Danny Sharky.
Yeah.
His name is actually Falling Down. That's what Eric says. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's kind of the halfway okay thing. Like when we used to talk about like the character Scream in the movie Scream.
Yeah. In Braveheart.
The character I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, he's cool. The Candy Bee Lord and Candyman.
No. Well, he was Candyman and Candyman.
I know, but it's funny to call him Bee Lord. Kind of. Fucked up my joke there.
B chest.
Yeah, that works. Huh.
Did you ever see the Candyman remake or reimagining or whatever?
No,
they call them now?
I wasn't interested.
There were like parts that were okay. There were parts that were really bad, and the whole time I was just like, I would rather see old Tony Todd like doing all of this.
Yeah, like why wouldn't they just get old Tony Todd?
Because Candyman has to be young and hot.
Oh yeah. Gotta fuck everything, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd say Tony Todd's probably still pretty fuckable. I haven't seen a recent image of him.
Well, hey, this is the Google window search episode where we look up stuff in Google. So Tony Todd present day abs. I don't know, Sharky. I don't know.
How old is he?
He's not the most hunka delicious. He's 69 years old, so that's kind of cool, but I mean, he's fine, I guess. I just don't know what's under that hat. And he's wearing a lot of glasses and hats and chains, which is taking away from his looks in this photo. His wife is Catherine Zeta-Jones. Oh, my God. Well. Well done, Mr. Todd.
He looks good for fucking 70.
Yeah, I guess. Look as good you will when you 70 you reach. You know?
Isn't Tony Todd on the official Halfway Okay flag?
No.
That we made to replace the United States flag?
I don't believe so.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure it's dinosaurs and Firuza Balk on one side and dinosaurs and Tony Todd on the other side.
It's here right now.
It's in Halloween colors.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I get so distracted by the dinosaurs and Firuza because they're making the same face, and Tony Todd's just smiling politely. Man, we need to make this flag. It's pretty good. It's also like an old castle flag, which I really appreciate.
That's the project after the Project D, which we won't tell the viewers what it is because we don't want them to snipe it from us.
Yeah.
Secret Project Delicious. Type in the Mr. Delicious Rex mascot trademark stealing project.
Oh my God, I love it. I love that this is real. I love this is actually going to happen.
I know. There was like 30 seconds where I was like, man, we might actually do this.
Well, it's just I know what's going to happen. I'm going to contact this lawyer, which I'm going to do. I'm going to contact this lawyer.
Do it on the show. Do it next show.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. I'll contact the lawyer in the meantime. We're going to watch the documentary next show and probably the commercials too, just for a refresher. And then I'll let people know what we've discovered. I feel like it'll be a nice, for people that don't tune into the after shows, they'll be like, oh shit, the real shit happens in the afters.
Like Greg, who fucking raged out after I stole his niece's spotlight.
Well, I mean, if she's still on, I'll gladly send over a raid. Do you
remember the name?
Yeah, I have it all written down.
His quote unquote niece's stream is just like him, but he's like wearing like a pigtails wig. And he's just talking about the book of Boba Fett. Oh yeah, I'm a niece. I thought the special effects of this episode rocked. When he said the name of his niece's stream where there are like 20 numbers at the end of it.
Do what? I'm sorry, I got distracted. With name of the with what?
Is the name of his niece's stream, the username, does it have 20 numbers at the end of it? We can tell if it's actually Greg or not.
No.
Oh, okay. Funny. It's probably not.
That's really funny.
Craig puts his phone number at the end of every username.
It is weird that it has a zip code at the end of his name. Karis is asking about the flag. He says the flag was never explained. It is in a later episode of the audio show, but do you want to go into detail on the flag, Sharky?
It was a quick explanation. It's just flags are fucking stupid, and the United States flag is boring.
Okay.
So I designed a cooler one. It's just like we also on an earlier episode replaced the national anthem with the twist.
Yeah. It's also what we play when people die.
Yeah. So actually, the twist replaced the national anthem and taps.
Yeah. Wait. So is this thing Gorbits or is this the United States of America? Is this when the United States is called Gorbits instead?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, clearly you need the lore. Someone needs to build a Wikipedia lore dumper, or no, sorry, a fandom.
At some point, we have to like do a Flashpoint episode to like pull all the Halfway Okay universes together.
Yeah, that needs to happen. All to save, someone's mom or something.
Halfway Okay, the new 52.
Yeah. Well, Sharky, I've earned myself a full bladder, so I think I'm going to pee and call the show.
All right. Well, I will be performing this Friday and Saturday at the Shaha in Tehran, Iran. So I look forward to seeing like any of you who can make it out to that.
Okay.
Apart from that, love you, bitch.
I love you, bitch. Okay, it looks like the other person that we were going to raid, Greg's niece, is offline. So I'm sorry we did not get to raid you. Okay, yeah, it's over. It's all over. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you if you watch this after the fact or listen to it after the fact. And we all love you, and everyone loves you. And I have to pee so fucking bad I'm going to die. Oh, okay, hold on. We're gonna raid this person. Or thank you, Eric. Rating now. Invalid username. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Hold on. /raid and then this person. Oh, subscriber only chat. Okay, well, whatever. All right, bye everybody.